Today, we're going to be taking a look at the topic ideation/early stage startup, with a specific focus on the question, what are key factors for success for early stage incubators considering a thematic focus? Now, before diving into the interviews with experts on this topic, it's important to understand what a thematic focus actually is. So every incubator program has a focus. However, it is common for certain incubation programs to actually narrow this focus down to one specific theme. Themes could be as broad as, for example, climate change, or they could be as specific as homelessness in Romania. This would maybe be framed more as a challenge rather than a theme, but the idea is the same. Once a thematic focus is in place, only venture ideas that fit this focus are eligible to participate in the program. This allows the creation of a very tight-knit ecosystem of people that explore the same topic and allows all kinds of different stakeholder groups to rally around this topic. Now, let's take a look at interviews with experts on this topic to get some different perspectives on what this actually implies.
The areas of interest of the incubators team. This will foster their desire to share their expertise and their motivation in supporting incubates. Second, emerging themes. They meet an increasingly significant need in society, so by definition they arise a lot of interest among future startups as well as among their potential funders. And finally, the themes little or not addressed by other incubators could also be a good choice for your future incubator. One recommendation is to map the existing incubators within the ecosystem to find an innovative positioning by standing out from the others. Second recommendation is to ensure you have expertise, speakers, and resources on the specific theme you have chosen in order to be credible and qualified in the support. And finally, a third recommendation would be to ensure that you have a network of financial partners, investors that are interested who are interested in this theme, capable of supporting the incubate.
Bir kuluçka merkezine tematik bir odak getirirken aslında dikkate almamız gereken farklı kriterler mevcut. Bu kriterlerden 3 tanesini önceliklendirecek olursak, ilki temanın sosyal ve çevresel etki potansiyeli. Yani örneğin tarım alanına odaklanıyorsak, tarım dikeyine odaklanıyorsak buradaki istihdam potansiyeli nedir? Çevresel etki potansiyeli nedir? Sektörü etkileyen, sektörden etkilenen alt alanlar nedir? Bunlar nasıl bir potansiyel sunuyor? Kendimize sorabileceğimiz bazı sorular. İkinci konu dikeydeki aslında temadaki girişim hareketliliği. Yani odaklandığımız tema girişim çeşitliliği anlamında ne durumda? Yeni ilham verici fikirler, erken aşama girişimler mevcut mu? Bir tarama yaptığınızda nasıl işlere rastlıyorsunuz ve sizi heyecanlandırıyor mu? Üçüncü kriter olarak da sektörün sunduğu büyüme potansiyelini düşünebiliriz. Bulunduğunuz ülke, pazar, yeni kurulan bir girişim için iyi bir pilot ülke ya da pazar sunuyor mu? Girişim kurulduğunda ürünü deneyebileceği veya ürünü satabileceği pazarlar olgunlaşmış mı? Üçüncü kriter de kendinize sorabileceğiniz bazı sorular. Tematik odağı olan bir sosyal etki odaklı kuluçka merkezi kurmak isteyenlere tek bir öneri verecek olsaydım, odaklandığınız temadaki bazı erken aşama ve ileri aşama girişimlerle konuşmanızı ve bilgi almanızı tavsiye ederdim. Bu size hem elinizdeki kaynaklarla doğru bir tema seçmediğinize yönelik olarak hem de ilerleyen süreçte sunacağınız destekleri nasıl şekillendirmeniz gerektiğine yönelik çok değerli içgörüler sunacaktır. Aynı zamanda da birlikte çalıştığınız girişimleri tanıyıp ağınızı geliştirmenizi de sağlayacaktır.
I think there's many advantages to having a thematic approach, and I guess more advantages that you need to implement while running such a program. So from scouting and outreach, where you can actually with time get always better, you know the communities about the topic, you know who to get as referral partners, etc. So you actually get smarter in every field, also in this outreach phase. And then in selection, you usually have an expert jury that knows very well within this field of interest what are innovative ideas, etc. So also so be it mentors or experts, but also maybe more on the financial side, partners and investors. If you pick, for example, a specific SDG, that's quite a big focus. You can actually get different partners on board because that specific SDG would be interesting for me. And also within the cohort, of course, it might make sense because the participants can actually maybe have different or similar approaches to reach similar solution, and that can be very enriching. One of the disadvantages might be though that, for example, if you want to know what trends are out there in your environment, in the society or so, of course you don't really get to see that so much because you limit the focus already.
A big thank you to our 3 speakers for helping us understand what the key factors are for success for early stage incubators considering a thematic focus. To recap, we learned that to set up an early stage incubator with a thematic focus, it's important to first map out existing incubators to select the topic that is not covered, and to make sure that there is topical access to experts, mentors, and investors. 3 criteria when selecting the theme would be: number 1, does it have to focus on social and environmental impact? And if so, what kind? 2, are there people working on this topic already? And 3, what is the growth potential? When looking to create an incubator with a thematic focus, it's important to talk to social entrepreneurs in the ecosystem in order to shape the program according to their needs. And a thematic focus will help for scouting, selecting, communicating one's program in a more targeted way, and supporting the teams with the right experts.